All right, so for my project, I wanted to make a working soundboard that I could use when I'm playing D&D because I like to have an immersive sound for my players, but to have like audio and stuff going on, but it's hard to prepare that beforehand and then be like on my phone playing music and searching for music and stuff like that. I'd like to have it all kind of together in one place where I can just kind of do something at the touch of a button and never be like more than one step away from doing something. So that's what I wanted to make with the Raspberry Pi, a little soundboard. So I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna take a minute to boot up. As soon as we hear the thunder coming from the speaker, that means that it's ready to go, that it's ready to start playing music. So I'll let it get to that point. But first, I wanted to talk a little bit about how the procedure for getting it all together. So first I had to, of course, get the hardware and all that and figure even out how it worked. I had to look up a lot of different, I had to figure out how to set up the Raspberry Pi to go through, and I'd never coded in Python before, so I had to learn a lot about Python and kind of how to do that. Python's pretty easy though. So I had to get that together, and then after I figured out how all that worked together, hey, look, it's ready for that. After I got everything set up and ready to go, that's when I started coding. I had a lot of debugging to do. Some of the issues I ran into early on were that I didn't really know how to use the Pygame. That's how I play the music, it's through the Pygame library. So I had to figure out how to initialize it, and then I couldn't get the sounds to play, and it turned out that it was in the wrong folders. It was having a hard time finding the files, and then I wasn't initializing the Pygame object right and all of that. So that took a lot of time. That was probably the bulk of the project, was debugging the code, because I'd never used it before, so I didn't know all the nuances involved with it. But ultimately, I think I had a pretty good project, and it's a good working project. Here, I'll show you. All right, so I'm gonna play the first song. Throw in some applause. You know, it reminds me of you go to the movie theater and there's that big cinematic preview before the thing's showing a bunch of different movies, a compilation of them. Anyway, there's also some jazz on there, some intense music. This one's intense. I don't like to leave it playing for a long time because it puts me on edge. Anyway, so it's still running. Q is to quit the music, but not to quit the program. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it turned out to be exactly what I wanted it to be. And I'm really excited to move forward and actually put in the music that I want to play during the game on there, and kind of figuring out to go a little bit more in depth into how I can make it yeah, I think I really like it. Yeah, just now I get to use it, and that's exciting. This is the first project that I've gotten to make something to use it, which is cool. I learned a lot about the command line, about Python, about all of that, figuring out how to even get it to run. It was cool. I have it start on boot up now, so I don't even have to go in and start it. And then when I quit the program with minus, then it's gonna initiate a shutdown sequence for the Pi, and then of course if I'm in if I want to go debug or add to it, I can go cancel that. I have some time to do that. But yeah, that's my project. Thanks for watching.